Standard Definition Television (NTSC) National Television System Committee, which includes setting for both 4.3 and 16.9 aspect ratio. While technically it has been replaced by the ATSC standard, the term NTSC is still used by most video cameras and editing and graphics applications when referring to standard definition broadcast quality video. NTSC and NTSC widescreen graphic application designed to produce content for broadcast such as After Effects, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator and more, including pre-built setting for creating video projects called preset that corresponds with the most commonly used broadcast standard. NTSC preset including setting for both a standard 4.3 and widescreen 16.9 aspect ratio. They use the same dimension 720 480 but different pixels aspect ratio, and this is what account for the difference in shape. Device that NTSC standard use a frame rate of 29 frame per second. PAL phase alternating line is the standard for broadcast television use throughout. PAL difference from NTSC is several key ways, including dimension and frame rate. It uses a frame rate 25 frame per second, which is closer to 24 frame per second. Used in film and like NTSC, it has both a standard and widescreen setting. PAL and PAL widescreen in applications such as After Effects, PAL preset including both standard 4.3 and widescreen 16.9 aspect ratio. Much like their NTSC equivalents, they use the same pixels dimension. In the case 720, 576, but each have different pixels aspect ratio. In composition setting, first point, composition name. You can give any name in this place, composition name, and advanced setting. Preset custom setting you will open. Here you will find web video and web banner, NTSC DV, NTSC DV widescreen, and film 2K, film 4K. It means for full film screen space. Here you can choose width and height according to your screen. And third point, aspect ratio. Aspects ratio means ratio of the width of the image to height of the image. And here frame rate. Frame rate 24 frame rate per second, 25 frame per second, 29 frame per second. Here you can mention. And resolutions, full resolutions, full, half, third, quarter and custom resolution. What is After Effects composition? To work on files in After Effects, a composition is a container that stores layers of video, audio, text, etc. Compositions are essentially independent timelines, so you can think of each composition as being a separate movie project. Aspect ratio of display device is the proportional relationship with the width and height of the display. Aspect ratio is a ratio of the width of the image to the height of the image. The resolution of the image is the total number of different pixels displayed on your computer or television screen. Generally, the higher resolution is the higher the quality of the image. Full high definition, full resolution is a very common display resolutions of 1920 into 1080 pixels. Resolution explain how many pixels a display has in the width x height format, and more pixels the sharper the image looks. What is the half resolutions capture setting? When I capture in the mode playback look elongated, half resolutions, more bits per pixels means better quality. The resolution setting on the composition panel. In your working resolution, sometimes the composition has a lot of layers and effects and gets really slow when you try to work at full resolutions. To overcome this, you can lower the composition resolutions. Expect ratio width to height, not an image actually size. Expected ratio can be inches and centimeters. Aspect ratio 1.1 square used in some social network and few devices. 6.5 for movie tone aspects ratio. 5.4 early television and large format computer motion. 4.3 traditional television and computer monitor standard. 11.8 academic standard film aspect ratio. 4.1.4 3.1 IMAX motion pictures film format. 3.2 classic 35 still photographic film. 16.1 a common computer screen ratio. 5.3 common European widescreen standard Paramount format. 16.9 HD video standard USA and UK digital broadcast TV standard. 2.1 standard for film cartoon